back with another FGO video. I know the event is still going on, and this is a backlogged video, so that's not going to be concurrent to when this goes up. But yeah, the event's still going on, but in my last video that didn't go up because I was muted the entire fucking time. We're probably just gonna do some grinding. It's just basic ass grinding because I have characters who need to be leveled up. Specifically a Lancer right now. One Lancer needs to be leveled up, which is Kucha Lane. I think at this point, with how many coups there are, you might be able to have an entire party of coup in, like... Because there's Lancer, then there's Lancer Prototype, there's Caster, there's Berserker, and then there's Setanta, which is a coup. I can't remember, I don't think there's any others, but that's 5 total, which is, for a standard party, that's 1 of each. Although, you only have 2 Lancers, a Caster, and a Saber, if you were to do that, and the Berserker. So you're not necessarily hitting too great on what your party would be good against. You'd be really good against, I think it's archers. Because you got 2 Lancers. I've thought about making, like, all coup party before. Just to be funny. I don't have Berserker right now. But I believe Berserker is always available in the spawn. I think he's one of the characters that's just, like, always available. He's not limited, is what I mean to say. And we're just doing... I'm just doing this video because for some reason my FGO videos go off a little bit more on my channel than some other stuff. I do feel like Yondu, if she had those 20 levels to be equivalent to Morgan, her NP would be doing the same damage because it's an NP5 and not an NP1 like this Morgan is. And she's not effective. So, like, NP does matter. NP amount, like your NP level. Matters a lot with damaging NPs. Doesn't matter quite so much with, like, buffing NPs. I feel like if you're using SD... Excuse me. Ow. Sorry. Sorry for that. Ow. That hurt. Ow, my nose. Oh, my nose isn't bleeding. I, like, sneezed out of the wrong hole. I don't know how you could do that. Ow, my eyeball hurts from that. I'm just, like, breaking down. Because I sneezed. But yeah, no. Buffing NPs, I don't feel do quite as much. In terms of, like, it doesn't matter quite so much if their NP is higher or not. Like, Again, it's a servant by servant basis. Because some servants you want them for their NP. Arash, specifically, is somebody you would want for his NP. He's a free-to-play servant, though, so he's super easy to get. He's only available in the free summon. Which, early on, I do have to suggest for anybody who gets into FGO. Early on in the game, you have a choice of, like, guest servants. And when you have a choice of guest servant that's, like, story-based, choose the guest servant, even if it's, like, inoptimal a lot of times. Because you get... It basically gives you one free play, friend point summon when you choose them. My game is fucked. It is taking forever to load. The music is still going. Why is it frozen? Why are we frozen? I can hear the music. Why are we frozen? Bro. Don't make me reset you. Because I will. I will reset you if I need to. Hold on. Yep. Let's reset. We're going to reset BlueStacks here. Sometimes it just requires that. You probably saw my overlay because I accidentally pulled up my Vado tube. There's a slight overlay that appears. I do have to turn off Wallpaper Engine. Every time I load up my PC. Like when I restart it. Because Wallpaper Engine is currently on to turn on as soon as my PC boots up. And then my ears get blasted by Shining Finger. Because I have the intro to Mobile Suit Fighter G Gundam. As my background in that. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Let's see if it wants to run proper. That should count as a win, regardless, because I won before I closed out. So it's going to have... It's not going to make me reload into the map right before. Because if you, like, crash mid-attack, it reloads you. In the fight. But, like, the turn. Because for some reason, I feel like it auto-saves per turn. I didn't see what all... Ow. Those didn't come out of the wrong hole, but, like, that hurt still. Okay, I got a decent amount. We're gonna pump it into him. Because Lancer Coup is in P5, of course, because he's able to be gotten free to play. I do hate that story locked servants you have to spawn through story summon. Even if they're 3-star. It would make sense if it was like a 4-star or higher. But since it's like a 3-star, it doesn't make quite as much sense to me to lock them behind a Saint Quartz summon. And I am really curious as to when we're gonna get I believe his name is Theseus. He's gonna be a new I think we get him before Mori Nagayoshi, Theseus. I believe so. Let me double check, see if there's anything else. Like, any assassins that I need to level up? I don't think so. No. Okay. So I only have 3. David. There's Ku, Penthesilea, and David. I'm gonna spin these on her for now because she's a berserker. I believe there is a berserker ember, but I can't remember. I mean, like a berserker ember gathering mission. There is one that just gives you random. It's like it could give you any of the servant classes, but it's not quite as efficient if you have like specific classes that you need to level up. Efficiency is key. Again, I don't edit, so you're gonna see that whole process of me reopening this shit. Although I guess you didn't see it, but you get what I mean. You're gonna have to deal with that. Because again, I don't necessarily edit. It's not like it's oh, I'm better than everybody else because I don't edit my videos. It's just I'm lazy. I'm not an editor, not a video editor. Eventually, if this can kind of like pop off, I'll probably hire an editor, but yeah, I'd have to get to that point. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Doing it that way, I guess. There we go. Morgan is likely, if she keeps getting attacked, she will die. That's the bad thing about berserkers, in my opinion. It's just like, berserkers are so squishy. Like, I get it. Their whole thing is kind of like being able to be effective against any class, except for like one class. There's one class I think that they are not effective against, and it's because that class is effective against berserkers. But yeah, no, it's I get the point of like a berserker, but they're just so squishy. If a berserker gets attacked, you have to have like your party prepared to have a berserker. If you're gonna use a berserker as like your main attack damage, you have to like build your party around that, I feel. And like a berserker could fit into any party rotation, but they wouldn't be your main damage at that point. Because a berserker is, again, effective against every class, basically. Again, I think there's one extra class that's not quite as common. Like, that's why I think Draco is a better form of a berserker. Because you're mostly going to be fighting the 7 Knights class character. Like, random mobs are not going to spawn in a lot of times as some, unless it's like story, they're not spawning in as some like extra class, really. So I feel like Draco is really good in that regard. Some people might say she's not necessarily as good, especially since she has a single target AoE, a single target NP. Which is good against bosses. If you have a really tanky boss. It's good. Or a really beefy boss, rather. Draco is good. Again, I hate the whole limited thing, but I get it. It kind of... I get why they do the limited thing, because it makes people feel like, oh, this character, they're coming out for a limited... They're a limited character, so they only come out at certain times. So this is when I need to spend my money. Type of thing. And while I understand people's like FOMO on that, I'm not the type that cares about FOMO. I do not fall for FOMO. Because FOMO is just like a marketing tactic. It's not something that is an actual like thing that you have to worry about, especially in a game like this. It's not. Those characters will eventually come back out. The only ones that at one point we genuinely had like a oh, that character might never come back out is welfare units, which are event units that are free regardless. In those welfare units, at one point before the Evocation Festival came out in Japan, it was pretty much set that like, oh, you're probably like the events that you couldn't do because you weren't playing the game at that point, or that kind of stuff. You're just never getting that servant. But that's not a problem anymore. You can get that servant now. It's not like a guarantee, but like it's a constant that now you can see that they're going to add the servants that are no longer in event rotation to the Evocation Festival. Because that's what all of those servants are. They're no longer in the event rotation. You can't get them any other way aside from the Evocation Festival. So, they're there. That's where they're at. Sorry about that. I touched a cat. So, like, I touched a cat yesterday. So I'm feeling the effects. We got BB, Black Beauty, outside. Which is a very nice cat, well-behaved cat. Not like our inside cats. This cat is well-behaved. It's a good kitten. Good, nice cat. She's very lovable. She'll try to climb into your lap. She'll try to hold you down so you don't leave her. But she is an outside cat. So I was outside. Cat was like, hey, attention, please. So I gave Cat attention. And I made the mistake of touching the cat. Which, again, for those who don't know, I'm highly allergic to cats. Even though I have so many. Highly allergic. Although, normally, if I don't touch, like, my face or anything, I don't have an issue with it. Like, I could pet a cat so long as I properly wash my hands and don't touch my face, but I think I accidentally touched my face at some point before washing my hands because I got sidetracked with my family. See, sometimes this is just what BlueStacks does, I guess. It's like, on occasion, it's really bad. But then it'll, like, fix itself if you, like, close it and reopen it. I don't get it. I feel like BlueStacks has a consistency problem with their, with the program itself. Or at least with the program being, reliable, I would say. Because every time you open it, one time it could be, like, extremely draining on your PC and then, like, make it lag out, while other times it's just like, oh yeah, we're running smooth. And I turned it off of low RAM mode. Because low RAM mode forces it to go really slow. Whereas, at least if I'm not, like, streaming, I don't think I could stream this game. It might crash. Every time I've tried to do that, I think it crashes. But it's on performance mode right now, which actually does improve the performance of the game, funnily enough. I still need to download Realms of Pixel so I can try it. I keep forgetting to do it. Other things get in my way. Because again, I'm not done with like my Skyrim playthrough anywhere close. And I feel like it would be weird for me to like in between the Skyrim playthrough put up another a different stream of myself playing like a fucking app game, which might not even run on my PC while streaming because BlueStacks is a bitch. But it is required to do like a 2-hour stream of it, so that's the only reason I'm even thinking about streaming it. Would be at least a 2-hour stream. It could be more than 2 hours, but it has to be at least 2 hours. Okay. Okay. There you go. Didn't want to register my clicks there. All right. Excuse me. Where is Ku? There he is. This might be enough to max him out now. Again, he's 2 Final Ascension at this point. So this is just to make him max level, so later on I could possibly give him, like, some Holy Grails. Because again, while it might be in a lot of people might think, oh yeah, shouldn't you, like, grail your main party? Typically, like, level 90 is fine. I only grailed, like, my main damage dealers. My main party. I can't say that, actually. Because, like, Anramenu is grailed. She is not grailed. She's just, like, she gets grailed through the story. But I wanted to start doing all of my, like, 5-star, not 5-star, my welfare, my 5 NP servants. I wanted to get all of them grailed up first. Because, again, they can be actually useful, like, really useful. They're not necessarily support heavy units. Like, those servants don't have much in terms of, like, support NPs, but most of them have damaging NPs that are really good. Like, Satanta can hit upwards of, like, 200k very easily on an effective enemy. So, like, a Lancer, Satanta can hit 200 plus K damage with his NP. And that's not, like, heavy buffing him. And I don't believe that's with a Wild Beast, which he has super effective. He's got more effective damage against. Because Wild Beast is a type. There's typing in this game. For those who haven't played it. I'm sure other people know, like, people who play this are going to know that. But there's certain people who don't play this. There are certain abilities, like this, where it says, oh, apply humanoid special attack, which means this tag, humanoid, is applied to certain enemies. And those enemies would take more damage from that. I believe Satanta has Wild Beast on one of his. Yeah, Wild Beast. Apply special attack, Wild Beast. There's also stuff, I think some of the Mysterious Heroines have Saber? This one's Machine. I didn't mean to click her like that. That one has Machine. I don't know if they there's threat to humanity. This is Saber class servant. Okay. I swore at one point they had something called Saber Face. It might be their original mysterious heroine that has it. But they might have changed it to Saber class entirely. Or I could just be mistaken. Because I know Saberface is a meme thing. And at least when you go to like the wikis and stuff, you can find that certain, like the Artorias and Nero Claudius, have Saberface as like a tag. And there's a lot of Saberface servants. That's like the meme. Is they all have the exact same face. Gray is a Saberface. Gray is a welfare unit that is currently not available, but will be available soon in like the Evocation Festival. I don't know when that soon is, but soon. Trademark. Okay, you. Okay, you're done. Oh, you. You don't have maxed. Oh, but you do have maxed attack, so the whole attack one, the whole 20 things of attack are going to be able to be applied to somebody. She's already maxed. She is too. When did I why did I max those first? I don't know. Maybe because I think they have AoE in Ps. But yeah, no. I think that'll be it for me because I did do my grinding. I did my 3 a day. But thank you all so much for watching. If you want, you can like, comment, subscribe. You can comment, tell me what kind of videos you like to see. Like the video, share it with people you think might enjoy it or be like, or enjoy just me possibly. If they, honestly, I don't even care if you hate me. If you're watching my videos, I mean, that's cool. To be fair, I don't mind. But if you want, please share it. Like, comment, subscribe, of course. Like every fucking YouTuber ever. If you want to watch me play video games live and interact with me, you can visit my Twitch, twitch.tv/Tategami plays. I do stream on YouTube as well at the same time, but I can't interact with chat on YouTube. So, keep that in mind. I mostly stream to YouTube as well, so it records my VODs so I don't actually have to upload them. That's like my main purpose behind it. But, if you want, you can, on my Twitch page, it shows my schedule in your time zone. I put it in my time zone, but Twitch does the calculations, so if you look at my schedule, it will show when I stream normally on your time. I stream during the weekdays, not the weekends. If you want to help me out, you can, there is a donation link in my Twitch profile. It's on my Twitch page in my About section. There's a tip button. If you click that, it sends you to Stream Elements, where you can donate at minimum $1 to me on PayPal. that's just if you want to kind of like support my day-to-day stuff. I would probably be working on getting a new phone first, and then saving up for a PC after that. But if you want to help support me in a different way, with money, and have a more visual representation of my saving up, you can go to my throne.com/silver Tategami, where I have some crowdfunding goals for a new laptop, model rigging, as well as some random bullshit that I threw on there because I didn't know what to put. Next would be if you want to know exactly when I'm streaming, like when I go live, you can go to my Twitter, x.com/silverwriter7. Writer as in somebody who writes stories, not writer as in the class in FGO. I do write, and sometimes I will post updates on if I've written anything new. It's not all SFW, so do bear that in mind if you see me putting up a writing link or a link to my website. There are NSFW stories on that website, so do bear that in mind. It's not like gated by a, oh hey, are you 18? It's not gated by that, but nevertheless, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.